Get access to dozens of profitable strategies just like this one here for $19. Just click this link right here. Now let's get on with the video. Today, we will be testing a strategy with two familiar indicators. Who am I? I am DP Roberts, and for years I've been testing thousands of indicators and strategies, and I'm testing more every single day here on the channel. I've taken the information from my testing and compiled that into spreadsheets. And if you are interested in getting access to the original 1,100 plus tested indicators that took me over 3 years of testing to put together, you can get access absolutely free. Just join our free tier on our Patreon page. You can find the link down below in the description. All right, as I said, today we will be testing a strategy with two familiar indicators. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 639 different strategies, with 179 of them being winners. And so far, since we've been using the Nexus backtest indicator, we have tested the most recent 51 strategies. And out of those 51 strategies, we've made every single one either more profitable than the original strategy or profitable when the original strategy wasn't. And out of those 51 strategies, we have a combined weekly profit of $54,000. The best weekly profit we had was $7,300. All right, as I said, today we will be testing a strategy with two familiar indicators. And so the source video says 5-minute RSI and EMA scalping strategy that really works. Pretty straightforward. And so not a whole lot to critique about the source video title. Now, of course, we will put this strategy to the test and see what we can get out of it. And so as you can probably guess from the source video, the indicators we will add to the screen is going to be, first off, EMA, so moving average exponential. This is just a TradingView built-in one. Go ahead and add 3 of those to the screen. Then add an RSI. Go ahead and scroll down. Again, this is TradingView built-in relative strength index. Add 1 of those to the screen. And we're going to run through the settings of this really super fast, so just hang in here. So click on the first EMA, change the link to 100. You can make the color red according to the source video, and I bumped it up to the 3rd line weight like so. Go ahead and click OK. Click on the second EMA, change that one to 50 according to the source video. It should be blue, and I put it on the 2nd line weight up. Go ahead and click OK. The 3rd EMA, we're going to change that one to 25. We're going to change that to yellow, and it's going to be on the 1st line weight thickness. Go ahead and click OK. Then jump into our RSI, head over to the styles, turn off the RSI based moving average, change the upper band to 60, the lower band to 40. Then you can bump up the line weight of the RSI 1 notch if you wish. It's totally up to you. And in the inputs, make sure the RSI is set to a 14 period. Then go ahead and click OK. And for a long trade setup, what we are looking for is we are looking for the moving average to be spread out like this here. We're looking for the red to be on bottom, blue in the middle, and yellow on top. We're looking for the RSI to be trading above the 40 level. And what we're looking for is price to be trading above the moving averages. We want price to pull back into the moving averages, but not below the red moving average. At the same time, we're looking for the RSI to stay above that 40 level. Then what we're looking for is for the RSI to start pointing upward, and we're looking for the first candle to break above the yellow moving average like this here and close. And that'll be our signal to enter into a long. Now, all that can be a little bit confusing, so what I did is just coded this all into an indicator like so. And so now when you get a green up arrow like this here, that will be your signal to then enter into a long, and you don't need any of these other indicators. And so we would enter a long right here. We'd set our stop just right below this pivot and target a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward, put us right about there. Let's go ahead and play this forward and see how it plays out. All right, so you can see the way we make this a push to the upside, a pullback, and then a rip, and we get to our take profit right here. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the numbers on this strategy here. So just exit out of the bar replay like so. We'll turn on the Nexus backtest indicator, give it just a moment to load the results here. All right, so we have right at a 35% win rate. 262 trades were tested. We have right at 20,000 bars looked back in the standard 3-month on the 5-minute time frame of trading. Puts our total profit and loss at negative $14,113, or per week negative $996. So as far as it really working, at least when you mechanize it like this, it definitely isn't really working. Now, of course, as we do, we took the Nexus backtest indicator and we played around with some of the settings, tweaked a few things, and we got these results here. So now we are at a 38% win rate, 252 trades. Again, we are about 20,000 bars, 23,000 bars now, but we are at 22 months. We did have to bump up the time frame all the way up to 30 minutes before we were able to get some profitability out of this strategy. But now over the 22 months, we have $62,324 in profit. That puts us at a total profit of $642 per week. And so as you can see, some significantly better results. We took it from negative profitability to positive, and $62,000 over about 2 years doesn't sound like a lot, but the way the Nexus backtest indicator works, it's not compounding, it's not adding on to the account value, it's just taking a set amount per trade, every single trade, and always takes that amount unless you tell it otherwise. And so definitely would have had far better results had you added the account growth into this. Now, if you are interested in getting access to the Nexus backtest indicator, you can still do so for free. Just join my Discord down below and go to the Nexus channel, and I'll guide you on how to get the access. And now, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, if you are interested in getting access to the spreadsheet of the 1,100 plus tested indicators that took me over 3 years of testing to put together that spreadsheet, you can do so by joining the free Patreon down below in the description. But if you are interested in getting access to dozens of profitable strategies just like this one here, then you can join the $19 Patreon, which has tons of value in it. Not only do you get access to the Nexus backtest indicator, but you get access to all the indicators that I've used to create these profitable strategies. And then, of course, you get access to the strategy testing spreadsheet, which I've been tracking the testing for years now, tracking exactly which strategies are profitable and which ones aren't, as well as their win rates and links to those videos. But now with the strategies that I've used the Nexus backtest indicator on, I've also provided a layout link in that same spreadsheet, which means that once you get access to the Nexus indicator and you get access to all the indicators that I have created, when you become a patron of the channel, you can just click that one link and it'll bring up this exact layout as you see it on screen right now, with the profitable settings already dialed in for you. And then from there, you can do with that what you wish. You can start forward testing it, you can start live trading it, you can play with some of the settings, or you can create your own strategies. And if all that wasn't enough value for you, I will also guide you on how exactly you can get these same results from strategies using the Nexus backtest indicator and the techniques that I've learned and created. All right, so that's going to do it for this strategy here. Now, what I didn't mention a moment ago is that if you are interested in getting access to the Nexus backtest indicator, you can still do so for free. What you'll need to do is join my Discord, the free Discord, and go to the Nexus backtest channel and follow the instructions in that channel. Please don't request access through any other means. You won't be granted. Also, another thing that I didn't mention a moment ago is that included in the spreadsheet where I track all the information about these strategies here that I've modified, or the strategies that I test in general, I also add in a section where I note the exact settings that I change in Nexus to get to these profitable versions of the strategies. And so that way you can take those settings and plug them right in and have the same profitable strategies that I have access or that I've created here, as long as you have access to the indicators that I've created and Nexus. All right, as I said, that's it for this strategy here. We are going to go ahead and put this one on the no list because the original strategy was not profitable. And of course, we'll note the profitable version here in the spreadsheet, and we'll move on to the next video from here.